Hi there, this is Laura from Teacup Lion, and I'm going to show you how to sew ears onto a plush. So I have my earpiece folded in half and pinned shut, and the first thing I'm going to do is make a basting stitch to keep it shut. So I already ran my thread through some Thread Heaven conditioner. Remove the pin that's holding it in place temporarily, and just make a few either running stitches or whip stitches. So next step is positioning, and it really makes a difference for the personality of the stuffed animal. Down is a little bit more sweet, maybe make it low like a goat or a pie, forward, all kinds of things you can do with this. So I'm a sucker for cute and innocent, so I'm going to sew it low. I'm just going to pin it in place, double check that I like the look from all angles. And when I'm ready, I'm going to start with a ladder stitch, sewing into the head. Got a little stuffing caught in the thread here. And the ear. And tightening threads as I go. To the head, to ear again. And if you want to really affix certain parts of the ear down, you can sew a little bit here, a little bit here. Like if you sew along this line, you'll get a sort of outward facing ear. If you sew here, maybe sew the top side down, the ear will stick out a bit more on that edge. It's all up to you how you want to position the ear. When you're satisfied with how you sewed this front edge, you can go ahead and sew the back, also using a ladder stitch. Make sure that these stitches are quite tight so that there's no showing stitches from the front. So you can sew a ladder stitch directly against the seam, or you can kind of be creative with it and sew along maybe this slanted edge. And what that would do is straight on, it would sew flat like so, but if you kind of angle it, you can manipulate the shape of the ear for different shapes. This is a little trickier to sew angled because it kind of uses your mind's eye to see where the ear will fall. Or if you like, you can use temporary fabric pen or chalk to mark lines on the fabric for where you'd like to stitch. When you're sewing the back of the ear, make sure you only capture with your needle the back side of the fabric ear and not the front side. If you capture the front fabric, then there will be little stitches showing on the front of the ear. Keep your thread tight and pull as you sew. So when I mentioned the angled stitch, you can kind of see here that it doesn't fold quite on this front seam line. It finished back here. And that is because I want this front fabric to show a little bit more at this angle.